Hello, hello. I'm early as usual. Hopefully it'll last till I'm done. When you hop on, say hi. I wait for everybody to come on. It's been chilly in here today. Couldn't get warm. I don't think the weather knows what it wants to do. We have weeks that's in 60s and 70s, and then we have weeks that it's in 30s and 40s. I give it a couple more minutes. Like I said, I was early today. But when you hop on, say hi, so I know you're here. My dog's laying on the couch looking at me. Hi, Julie. Welcome. I'm going to give it a couple more seconds for people to catch up with us, and then we're going to get started. My grandson lives in Ohio, but I'm not sure whereabouts because he, I think, just moved out there. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. We're going to get started. Just a quick reminder, you have until April 30th, which is 11 more days, to uh, get whatever, hi Tina, to get whatever you want out of these two catalogs, because once they're over, they're done. And this one starts May 1st. I can't show you what's inside. But if you have any questions, you can email me at dkl333@comcast.net, or you can go onto my website at deblehigh.stampinup.net, and you can view the catalogs on there, and you can even see what is on sale. Okay. So I am introducing you the new ink colors. And before we get started, I just wanted to show you the ink colors. I'm not sure the names yet. This is Pretty in Pink. We used to have Pretty in Pink years ago, and I was told that it's a little bit different than the one we had before. Okay. This one is Shy Shamrock. It's a green color. And then this one is Petunia Pop. I think that's what it is. Yep. And then this one is Summer Splash. And that's sort of like a blue-green type color. And then this one is Peach Pie. Okay, that's almost like my sweatshirt. Well, my sweatshirt's yellow. Okay. I got the paper and I got the ink pads. I got the markers and I got the DSP in the ink colors. Okay. So on the first card, oh, before I get started, I am going to show you how to use our hybrid die with the stamp set, how that works. I need to cut a 6x6 piece of paper, so hold on just a second. I want to show you how this works. I did have a customer text me and wanted to know how that worked, and I told her I would demonstrate it tonight. You will need your base plate on your cut and emboss machine, number 1, and number 4. Okay, that's all you need to do this. Move it out of the way a minute so you can see what I'm doing. This is the die that you're going to be using, okay? And then you get the extra little pieces here that you can cut out to use with it. This is the embossing. This is the hybrid embossing folder, okay? And it has all of these words on here, okay? Before you can run it through like that and then stamp, but it's easier if you make your folder inked up. So I am going to use the Petunia Pop. I need to open it. You can use any color on here that you want. You're going to open up your ink pad, and the one that has the Stampin' Up logo, that's the one you want to ink up. Let me just move this out of the way a minute. Okay, so what you're going to do is just put your ink pad on. Now this is a new ink pad, so it's pretty juicy. It doesn't matter if it's on the like that, the embossing folder. It doesn't matter. It will not hurt your words, but you want to make sure that words are pretty well inked up. And everything is inked. I need to get it over here. I can't get that corner. All right. Then you're going to take a 6x, oh no, I'm sorry. Take your die and you're going to lay that on your embossing folder, and it will click in place. And see, I can slide it and it does not move, okay? Then you're going to take your 6x6 piece of paper and you're going to lay it in there like so. Oh, let me see. Okay, I think we're okay. Lay that in there, okay? And then you're going to bring in your Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. The hinge goes in first, and then your number 4 will lay on top, and you're going to crank it through. And then I was wondering if you would be able to watch. And then you're going to take it out. Let me move this out of the way. And when you open it up, it's okay, all that ink's there. But see, now I must have inked it a little bit too much. I got ink on my Celebrate. But that's what they look like when you cut them out. And they're puffy. I don't know if you can see that, but they're raised. Then you can take this to your sink and rinse it out, and it comes clean. Okay, so I'll do that when I'm done. But that, I wanted to show you how that worked. Okay. Then, if you didn't want, see, I did some in black. The ones on my cards I did in black. Okay. So, if you, let me bring this over here. Let me get this one. You can take your marker and you can actually color this in any color you would like. If you didn't want it to be just the white letters. Okay, and then you can do you in the same color, or you can change the colors up. Okay, but I wanted to show you how that worked. We do have one that has hearts. It's called the Adoring Hearts. That is going to be carried over. I don't think this is, but I am going to keep it because you have all these uh, verbiage. Just because, oh, happy day with sympathy, thank you, hello, you make me happy, get well, thinking of you, and love you. So you have all that in one die, and you can make all those cards at one time and have all occasion cards. So now let's get to the fun part. Everything I have is cut and everything for you, so it shouldn't take too long tonight. This is the first card. Very simple card. I don't think I used the bone folder to score that. 8.5 by 5.5, basic white. You're going to score that at 4.25 and then fold it in half. Whoop, I dropped my words. This is basic black, and I think it's 4.25 by 3.25. That is going to go catty cornered either way on here. It's smaller than this one. I made it smaller. And then this one is smaller too. And this one is 2.75 by 4.25. That's going to go like that. And then I have, instead of you make me happy, I have get well. And that's going to go right in the center. Okay? So, let's put this down. Very simple cards. So you're just going to put that where you want it. And then we're going to put this on top. This is the Petaled Pink designer series paper that comes 6x6 of the in colors. All right, this one's done for. Let me open a new one. This one can go in trash. Then this one is going to go like that. Okay. And then I need some dimensionals for our get well. Get well. That's going to go there. And that's going to go in the middle. And then, let me grab my, I should have left it out. I am using our iridescent adhesive back discs. And it's Poppy Parade, which is the red ones. This is Pool Party, Melon Mambo. This is supposed to be white, but it looks pink on here, but until you put it on a card and not in the light, it is white. Trust me. And then this is Granny Apple Green. I am using the Melamambo because it's a pinkish color. So let me get this out here. Take me pick tool, and we're going to put 3 there. And that is card number 1. Okay. Card number 2, these are very simple. Card number 2 is this one here, Thinking of You. And I just used, well, hello, Ardeen, I'm sorry. Is it Ardeen, or I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Welcome, British Columbia. Welcome. I just used a piece of our in color designer series paper and put it on basic black and on our card base. This is 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4.25. Basic black is 4 by 5.25, and that, well, I don't have that folded right. Hold on a minute. There, better. Okay, so we're gonna put this on the front, 4 by 5.25. This is 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, thank you. I didn't want to mess it up. Welcome. And then that is 3 3/4 by 5. Whoops, that moved. Okay. And then I have a piece that is 3 3/4 by 1. And this is 3.5 by 1.25. I'm going to mount that on there, and that's going to go on the inside. We're going to put that on the inside. At the bottom. And this one I am using Celebrate. Instead of Thinking of You, it's going to be Celebrate. So we're going to put, and I noticed that I missed the top part of the E. So I'm taking my Stampin' Up marker, the black, and I'm just going to just give it a little E there. And then we're going to put this on dimensionals. So I need 1, 2, 3. I'm using mini ones. You could probably put 1 or 2 of the regular ones on. And my dog will probably gonna bark because he probably was up on the couch since he got down. You know what? I don't like that one there. I need to cut that. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'll go over it for him to you. And then this is going to go in the middle. Ardeen, here is the measurements of this one here. It's 3 1/4 by 4¼ of the basic black. And then the layer for the designer series paper is 2¾ by 4¼ okay, and the card base is 8½ by 8½ by 5½ and scored at 4¼ this one. The paper is bigger. It is 3¾ by 4¾ designer series paper is 3¼ by 4½ okay, so, and then for this one we're using the white ones, which looks pink in the light. So let me get my, and we're gonna put, I put them on the center of the flowers. Let's put one there. Yep, I told you he'd bark. Okay, there is card number 2. And then the last one, I'm using the cardstock, these 3 colors. Remy, lay down. He does this every time I do. Yeah, it is. I don't mind. You did, Cindy. But if you hold on, I'll demonstrate it again when we're done. Okay, I'm on my last card. 8½ by 5½ scored in half at 4¼ okay. Basic black is 4 by 5¼ and then I have 3 strips of our in color: Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, and Summer Splash. They're going to get on here like so. So we're going to do that first because I'm going to run that through the Big Shot, or through the cut emboss machine. I'm sorry. So we're going to lay that here. And these are 5 by 1 inch, the strips. And I'm just gonna, I put both ends on first, because then that way I can put the center one in here and make it more even. And we do this way. Okay. So with that being said, I'll be right back. He was up on the couch. Hold on a second. Now lay down. I'm almost done. Okay. So let me get my cut and emboss machine. And I am using the basic, basic 3D embossing folder, the polka dots. And you're going to put your card in there. And the hinge, you want plate number 1. The hinge goes in first. And then you need plate number 4. And you're going to run that through. Okay. And then you get this. All right. And for those of you that missed the very beginning, I showed how to do the hybrid embossing folder of the words. I will demonstrate that afterwards, okay? So this gets glued to the front of the card. Like so. And then instead of hello, I have thank you. And we're going to get, well, I'll cut some. Put that there. I'll put one there. And then that's just going to go right in the center. And then I am going to get our iridescent basic pearl jewels. And I am going to put one there. There. One over here. One there. And one here. That is card number 3. Very simple, very easy, and these words helps you make them quicker because it's already done. You don't have to stamp. You just run it through, and you have all these greetings. But that is my video for the cards today. So I'm gonna Remy. So I am gonna show you how to do this embossing folder again. Where did I do with it? Oh, okay. I'm just going to use the same ink since I didn't clean it. Let me scoop this off. In fact, I'm going to use my chamois and we're going to wipe this off. Like I said, you can run this under your water and it would clean it. Okay, but I'll get some of this off here. Okay, so I'll lay that there. What you're going to do, let me cut my 6x6 first. Hold on a second. It does use a 6x6 piece of cardstock. So we're going to cut 6x6. Now, if you don't want all the words, then you just color the one you want and use that size paper. I find it easy doing the whole thing. So I'm taking Petunia Pop and I'm going to ink up this folder. And see, I can't. Hold on a minute. Let me fold this down a little so I can get the. There we go. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you get ink on the folder itself between the words. Okay. Then you're going to take your die and it will lay on top of the words and it's kind of like snaps in once you get it in place and you cannot move it. Okay. But it's kind of like snapped in. Then you take your 6x6 and you're going to lay that down, fold it over, get your cut and emboss machine, Wait, I got some ink on my desk. Okay. And you're going to put the hinge in first. And you're going to ink up the side where it has the Stampin' Up logo. And you're going to just run it through. And one fell out already. But when you pick it up, it will have all these cut for you. Try not to touch too much of it because I have ink on my fingers. All right, that didn't cut through. So let me just get my scissors and I'll trim it. Okay. That's all you do. That's all it is. These got a little better than the first ones because I didn't have as much ink on the where the words were. But they are raised, Cindy. Yeah, they are raised. Okay. So this is one I'm going to keep. I don't think it's coming back in the other catalog. I think I looked before I started tonight. And but this is the one I'm going to keep. I mean, you can't go wrong. You get what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 greetings in one die cut, and I'm just trimming this out. I must have had it too close to the edge where it didn't cut, but that's okay. I'm just going to cut it out. There we go. So, and like I said, you can, if you don't want this color, you can color inside. This is Petunia Pop. So why not take, let's see. Let's take Petal Pink. Okay. And we'll do hello. And you can just color that in if you don't want it all white. And you can make the letters any color. If you don't want all petal pink, you can make it different colors. But that is what you do. Oh, hi, Miss Talk a Lot. How you doing? Thank you. Okay, that is all I have for you tonight. I will be back on Monday. I'll tell you what, I was talking to my sister Tina, and I was telling her, she asked me if I had my cards ready for tonight, and I told her, yeah, I just finally finished them tonight. And she goes, it's like having a job, huh? I said, yeah, 3 nights a week I'm doing videos, and it seems like it comes up upon me real quick. I'm home all day, don't do nothing. Well, my great grandkids are down because they live above me, and they're down most of the day. But yeah. And I enjoy doing this. So, I mean, I've been doing it for 20 years. So, okay. So I have all these letters or verbiage that I can make cards with. So, any questions? I would love for you to give me a shout. But please don't forget to like, share on YouTube. And if you're not following me, hit the bell underneath. That will let you know when I'm on. If you're on Facebook, make sure you subscribe to my business page, The Stampin' Hut. I said that way you will know when I'm on, because I do Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So if you're watching me on Facebook and YouTube, I know when you're here, I know which one you're at, because Facebook, your name's in blue, YouTube, your name's in red. So, but anyway, I want to thank you for joining me. I will be back. This is Friday. I will be back on Monday. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing yet. Never do. So if there's something you would like to see, I don't have any new stamps yet. I do have the ones that are being in the new book that were from the older book. So yes, you could. I do have. Yeah, I have. That's what these are. They're done in black, and I could have colored them in with the color of the. This is petal pink. This is summer splash, and then I could have used any of those colors there, or mix and match. You're right. So I just want to say thank you for joining me tonight, and I will be back here Monday at 8 o'clock with I don't know.